for joining us. Today we are going to be talking EMS with Nicolas Pietz of reLounge. Welcome, Nicolas.
Thank you. Hi.
Great. So let's just jump in there. Can you help us understand what EMS is?
Sure. So, well, EMS is the short form of electronic muscle stimulation. So, EMS works according to the body's own principle. And every movement we make is triggered by a bioelectric impulse, so from the brain. And during the EMS training, this impulse is supplied from the outside. So we do it inside of the body and causing the muscles to contract then. And it is very important to note that the stimulation takes place via the nerve pathways. This is very, very important because, to be precise, the better term for our training is EMA. So this means electronic muscle activation. This is a little difference. And this is called so because our frequencies there stimulate the muscles directly via the connective tissue deep into the most important areas. So it begins at the skin and goes down through the whole body and even down to the cells. And this is the most important thing here, that we activate also the cells, not just the muscles or the circulation of the blood flow. We also activate the cells, and this has been proven that we can significantly improve the cell metabolism. And so our training is not just superficial; it is basically covers almost the entire body. It's not only the back, it's not only a part of the muscles. We can say that's activation of the whole body.
Well, I actually really like that. Activation is a very good word there.
Most better word, definitely, yes.
So EMS has had some questionable reputation as of late due to the weight loss claims. So why is EMS actually really good for you?
Well, yes, of course. We noticed that because we are from Germany and we had a big hype there. So yeah, during the last 5 to 10 years, we had a big export of trainings like this. And yeah, we have to say it was very huge hype, especially in Germany. And the problem was that there was actually a lot of nonsense in the area of marketing. So of course, metabolic activation can help you to lose a little bit of weight, but you can't say you do it one times a week and reach your dream body. This is not possible. It was just a problem of marketing, and especially for people who have hardly ever been physically active, they will reach in the first month a good result, also in the weight loss. But it just because of the activation. And but EMA training, you imagine EMA training is extremely useful, especially from the medical point of view. So we can reach areas that are practically impossible to reach with conventional training, and we stimulate the body to a level that I would say few other devices can achieve. I even don't know devices like this. So we also use frequencies known as TENS. This allows us to superimpose the pain signal directly onto the brain, and so that the pain pattern is quickly improved, mostly after one session, not for long term, but for a short term, for an acute help. And we want to tackle the cause of the problem. This is the most important thing, not just the symptoms. So the cause of the problem, this is crucial. And in addition, the relaxation, circulation effects are a positive side effect. So we don't want to talk about losing weight or something like this. No, we want to help the body to get in a situation which he needs to be, which is natural. So this is the most important thing here in this area.
Fantastic. So we're talking about a mat which has EMS in it. You lie down on top of the mat. So what main benefits does it provide the person that is using this mat?
Well, so the most important thing, I think, is that we combine 4 methods, proven methods against back pain in one system. So in addition to the EMA training, to the stimulation activation of the muscles, we also have, as already mentioned, the TENS and the heat. And this combination is unique in the world, so at least to my knowledge. And someone who goes up onto the reLaunch doesn't just go up, but he receives so-called calibration during the first appointment. And this is where the reLaunch is individually adapted to the user's back situation. This is very important, that every user has his own individualized special training, personalized training. And the cool thing is that we can offer added value in long term, but above all in the short term. And whether it's relaxation, sessions to combat acute back pain, or to recharge your batteries, the reLaunch is an all-rounder. And this is, yeah, as I said before, it's unique in the world. It's very easy to use. And if you need to train different thing in one area, the reLaunch is perfect for you.
Brilliant. So when you are doing this initial assessment or calibration, can you detect where there might be weaknesses in the back or maybe even pain?
Right, that's it. So we go on we concentrate on the reaction of the muscles. So a strong muscle needs less intensity than a weak muscle. And then we can see if there's a weak muscle who needs more intensity, then we can compare both areas. And we also do, just to explain the calibration in a few words, we go through the whole body. So we start at the top of the bottom of the back, and then we go each part of the back from bottom to the top, and then we calibrate these areas, and then after this we compare both sides. And then, as I said before, the reaction of the muscle is important here, and then we can see where the muscular imbalances, for example, that we can detect it.
And so then how often and for how long should someone do it before you then do maybe a recalibration to see how things have changed?
Mm-hmm. So it depends a little bit. So it depends how often the person goes on it. We say after, normally 6 to 8 weeks, we should do a new calibration, 8 to 10 perhaps, because the situation has changed in the best case. And to get it more individualized, we need to do it right. And the session needs at last 20 minutes normally. Of course, a recommendation depends always on the client's goal for sure. But as a general rule, we recommend twice a week at the beginning and then once a week in the maintenance phase.
Fantastic. So what types of businesses would you say should consider having one of these reLounges?
Well, yeah, the market for back pain, I think we all know it is so huge, very huge, and will not get any smaller in the coming years and decades, to be honest. We all know the situation right now in the whole world. All people are stressed, so we know what's happening in the next years. And whether companies in the medical or therapy sector, so physiotherapists, doctors, wellness or hotels for sure, but also fitness and corporate fitness. So back pain is everywhere. So if you want to position yourself for the future, work with an autonomous device and offer your customers a back treatment on a new level, you're doing everything right with the reLaunch, we think.
And is there any specific training one would need in order to be able to operate the reLounge?
It depends a little bit about the country. So here, I know that we only have in Germany a kind of specific training, and in America, it depends a little bit of the regulations of the states, but mostly we don't need. No, everybody can use. We do a schooling, we do a training with the clients, and then they get a certification from our side because we are medical. We need to certificate because it's a medical product. And so it depends a little bit on the country, but mostly we don't need anything. It's very easy to use, we have to say here.
Excellent. And for those that are new to maybe EMS, could you just talk us through like how someone lies on it, and is there anything special that you need, like water perhaps?
So yeah, that's what you said is right. So we have an electronic circulation in the body, so we need something which we can help to push it through the body, and this is water. So the person who is lying on the reLaunch has two possibilities. The first one is on the mat, which is included in the reLaunch, we lay a paper on it, we wet it a little bit, and then the person can go on without any clothes. We will cover for sure. The women can let the bra on, so they just need to open the bra behind. Or the other possibility is to use a t-shirt most important thing here is to use a cotton t-shirt, not any special things like sports t-shirts or something like this. And then we can wet the t-shirt a little bit and then you can lay down on it. Yeah, no problem.
Excellent. I think a lot of people are probably more familiar with seeing people do like EMS training, where you would wear like a little suit and then you get things strapped on you. But
Right.
again, you would be sprayed with water prior to putting that suit on in order to transfer that electricity through
That's it.
the body.
That's it, right.
So how much would a session typically charge, or what do you see people kind of charging for sessions?
So this is also it depends also on the country, on the location you are for sure. But yeah, we have a range between just for one session, between $40 and $100. So we have hotels in America which we would charge $120, but for 30 minutes. But also we have fitness centers and so on which charge $20 to $40 per session, but it depends a little bit. So if someone do a kind of 10 cards, 20 cards, 30 cards, or something like this, we can play a little bit with the prices. But we definitely recommend minimum 40 euros for one session for 20 minutes, up to 100 for 30 minutes in this area.
Fantastic. And how quickly are you seeing people get a return on their investment?
Well, this is normally very easy. So it depends a little bit about the situation, but at least we can earn minimum 3,000 euros per month. So on average, our customers have amortized the reLaunch after 6 to 8 months maximum.
Fantastic. Well, that gives us a really good rundown on the EMS and the reLounge. If someone wants to find out more, where can they head to?
Sorry?
Where can people go to find out some more information?
So we have our homepage for sure. It is on www.relaunch.club. So they're the most important informations. We have a section for business owners. We have a section for B2C owners. So everything they need to know is there. And we definitely recommend to visit our YouTube channel, because we have so much testimonials there from the B2C and also from the B2B side. I think for everyone who is interested in using it, or perhaps in using it in his company, the videos are very important and interesting, I think.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate your time, and we look forward to helping a lot more people out with their backs.
Perfect. Thank you.